Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So this time we're building a flower shop. So I really love the business pack expansion and I've played with shops and businesses for so long. So today it's not going to be a spectacular build as such, but it's going to be what I would consider a classic build for a business. We'll need a facade with a business front, lots of windows, lots of glass. And we need a exterior that would match the Pleasant View neighborhood. So first and foremost, we will need to have, it's a home business, that's important to say. So we'll need to have a private area for my sim, just a few rooms. She's just staying at home and she's being alone. And of course, there's going to be a room for the shop, the business itself. And the way that I'm normally doing that is just have one large room, a place for paying, and nothing else. So I never build any bathrooms or cafes or anything like that in my home businesses. Actually, not really in my, real businesses too. But it's just always a nuisance. It's just always trouble. The Sims keep complaining about having a dirty toilet or dishes not being cleaned up from the cafe or such. So it's just always hindering my stars, me having a good shop, a good reputation and so, when I have a bathroom or something like that. So it's just not going to be for my Sims here. But here we have the shop room, so it's just light and simple and with lots of shelves for goods. And let's take a look at her rooms then. So let's see, we have just this long house, and I guess if we put a bathroom here, and then in the middle, we can have like a living room area with a kitchen. And then in the end, a bedroom. So, well, not to sound too harsh, but in my experience, my Sims, and especially when it's just one single Sim for a shop, she's going to have her hands full. So she's going to be working most of her time. There won't be any time left for anything else. So we don't really need much leisure in her rooms, so I guess she will have a TV and so, but probably not much else. And yes, she is going to have a probably functioning house. So, well, I can just tell it. I will probably use max motifs so much when playing this business, because I always use max motifs a lot when I play businesses, because otherwise it's just, I wouldn't say impossible, but close to impossible, at least unless you have a couple of Sims to chime in. But yes, she's going to have a proper house so she can actually be played without cheating. But I'll be cheating, let's be honest. So I'll try to make this home quite homely, so if she should have any spare time on her hands, she can feel relaxed and at home in her rooms, while the shop and all the work, all the hard work, will be waiting for her just next door. Literally next door, actually. So, as you just saw, I built the kitchen, and I think it turned out quite okay. So, some of you might have noticed, I do have a hard time with the kitchens, also because it has to be functional, and I think the aesthetics in The Sims is just typically quite bulky, and you can't really do much about, you can only have one kitchen appliance for one shelf, more or less, so it's quite hindered in that way, I think. But let's see, lots of arts. I always use so many decorations because I think it really lifts the build in general, and maybe it's just my personal style as well, but I think when things are a bit cramped, lots of small things and stuff and plants here and there, it's just more cozy, just more nice, and it feels more like a home. So even though this is a Sims build, I do try to reach some kind of atmosphere, homely aesthetics, so on. And let's take a look at the outside here, because I think I've actually managed to hit the Pleasant View style, at least with the condos. But please let me know in the comments, what do you think of this build? How do you feel about businesses? And stay tuned for a video where I actually play this flower business. I hope you enjoyed it.